So here we have the Ford Fiesta Z-Tech on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 3-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. So we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. These seats are as good as new. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. At the bottom in the middle, you can see the fuel gauge, and then above that, the total miles on this car, which are 39,928. There's a button on the end of the indicator stalk that will give us different bits of fuel economy information, all the way back round to the beginning again. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side here, we've got stereo controls. The button in the middle is the voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial any one of your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you paired up your phone, which is done using the stereo and screen over in the center here. So you can see, first of all, this car's got FM radio. It also has AM, and then back round to the beginning again there. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. There's a CD player. On top of that, if you press the
USB device.
If you press the auxiliary button on the stereo, you can see that you can connect up a USB device, and you can also stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So once you pair up your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you'll be able to listen to your music as well. Below that, you can see the CD player and some of the buttons I was using a moment ago. That's the main volume for the stereo just there. We then have air conditioning. So temperature is adjustable on this dial, direction of the air, and then fan speed over on this left-hand one here. We also have a heated front and rear screen. This button's for the stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out in traffic when you're stationary, which will save you fuel. That button will turn that system off. We then have a 5-speed manual gearbox, 12-volt charging socket, as well as auxiliary and USB inputs. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.